We are down here in the bike room, and I wanted to show you what I got going on down here. I'm proud of how everything came out. I got everything organized. I actually got a new bike. I was at the GoPro Mountain Games in Vail, Colorado, and I was able to talk to Priority Bicycles, and they were kind enough to hook me up with the brand new Priority 600 HXT, and I took that out to ride a few days ago, and that thing is a beast. But we do have a few things to talk about that I think you should keep in mind for sure if you're interested in this bike. But I wanted to show you what's going on with the Thunder while I'm down here, and just show you the whole setup, because I've never really organized this place or showed you behind the scenes. So I kind of want to show you some more behind the scenes stuff and see how everything is set up and what all bikes I have. Now I'll give you a quick rundown. Shout out to Evo One Cycling for letting me know about these hooks. He was the one that told me about these hooks. Came up clutch. I didn't realize I could get so much space out of this room with having so many bikes in here. I'll try to leave a link in the description. These hooks are a game changer. But this is the Priority 600 HXT. I got this one right here. I got the Breezer Thunder right here. We'll talk about that in a second. I got some issues going on with that, but we got some pretty sick solutions for it. I got the Priority 600X right here. Bike packing bike. I do plan to try to bike pack at some point this year. I'm not sure when, but it's coming. I got the Priority Hot Sauce right here. This is the first generation, or the first year of the Priority Hot Sauce. This is a single speed, no gears. Now we move over here. We got the Superior 969. This is the carbon version of the cross-country bike, cross-country race bike. This thing is super light. I can't wait to ride this. I might actually race again with this thing. I haven't gotten it out on the trail yet because I have to convert it tubeless. So we got that done. Now I'm ready to hit the trail. So here in the next few days or so, we hitting them trails on that. Got the Breezer Radar X Pro right here. This is probably my second favorite bike right now. The first one is the Breezer Thunder. I still love my Trek Roscoe 9, that's coming. I still got it. Don't think I forgot about it. I've just gotten sidetracked by a lot of stuff, and it's coming back around. I gotta tune it up a little bit, but it's coming back very, very soon. Got the Ozark Trail G1 Explorer right here, the infamous Walmart bike, the sickest Walmart bike ever created. I'm excited about this one. This one is definitely staying around for a while. I got some new P&W bars. They're P&W drop bars. I'm not sure if I want to put those on the Breezer Radar X or the Ozark Trail G1 Explorer. Let me know which one I should do. Then we got the Priority Hot Sauce right here. This is the second version of the sauce. This is the hot sauce. It actually has gears. It's a 8-speed, or it's a 7 or 8-speed, one of them. Right here we have the scooter. Oh, don't need to see that one. I just used that. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this dang scooter. I thought the kickstand was down. Make sure I didn't mess up the camera. Oh, I think we good. All right, now that we got the scooter under control, this is the Mongoose fat bike. This is the Angus. You haven't seen this one yet. I'm excited about this one too. I haven't taken this one out yet. Let me know, how do you ride fat bikes? I've never really owned a fat tire bike. I'm excited about this, especially for the winter time. How do you ride these things though? What's the purpose for them? What kind of trails would you say are meant for these kinds of bikes? Let me know, because I need to know where to take this thing. That's part of the reason why I haven't ridden it yet. All right, now let's see if I can squeeze over here. This is the Anioki e-bike, probably the best e-bike ever created. This thing goes like 200 miles, and it goes 100 miles on throttle only. I love this bike. This bike is definitely a mainstay, because if I ever go carless, I think this is the bike that I'm probably gonna ride as my mode of transportation. It's even got an alarm on this bike, which is pretty crazy. But right here we got the Polygon 6Q T7. We still got this one in the fleet. I plan to do some things with this. Change the bars. I haven't even upgraded the pedals. The pedals that come on there are so usable that I haven't even upgraded them yet. And I've taken them to bike parks like Trestle Bike Park, downhill bike parks. Pedals still work good. Got the Trek Roscoe 9 right here. This is the holy grail right here for my fleet anyway. This is the foundation of my whole fleet, is this Trek Roscoe 9. Then I got the Imminent Onset. This is my, when I want to get rowdy, full suspension bike. I don't really ride crazy trails like I used to, so I don't bring this one out too often, but I got a feeling I will be bringing it out very soon because Trestle Bike Park just opened and I'm probably gonna be taking this bike there. I want to take the Roscoe there too. Got the Mongoose right there. I'm thinking about upgrading the fork, but I'm not sure because you can't go tubeless on those wheels, and I don't want to go get a whole new wheel set just to go tubeless, because if I upgrade the fork, that means I gotta get that bike on some rowdy trails, and I don't want to do that with tubes in the tires. I just got a somewhat partnership with Tannus though, so I might try to get them to hook me up with some inserts to put in the Mongoose. I have some inserts that they sent me already, but I want to put some in the Thunder and the Breezer Radar X and my Priority 600 HXT. So I might ask for a couple more sets so I could put in my Roscoe and in the Mongoose maybe. All right, now it's time for me to tell you what's going on with this Breezer Thunder, which is my favorite bike right now. It's a rigid mountain bike. You can also use it for bike packing, so that's awesome as well. It has mountain points all over the bike. This is my favorite bike, but we've had an unfortunate thing happen where this tire keeps going flat. I don't know what's going on. Every time I air it up, it doesn't seep air or anything, but it just goes flat. I don't know why. I have the older version Tannus liners in here though. I had them laying around from last year and I never used them. And when I got a flat on the trail one day, I said, you know what, this would be the perfect bike to throw those in. So I put them in. The front tire was the first one that got flat. Now it's the rear, so I don't know what's going on. But luckily, I have a new set of tires coming and they are gonna be sick on this bike. I can't wait to get them. And I'm gonna put the new Tannus liners in here. So this bike should be good to go and it should have less rolling resistance because these tires, I like them, but they are really slow rolling and just, it's too grippy. So when I put those new ones on, it's gonna be a lot faster. So with all that being said, let's jump into the trail where I rode the Priority 600 HXT. I didn't get to ride that much because it started raining, but I wanted to show you what the bike was like in the little bit of time I did get to ride it. Now this is a bike I've been trying to get my hands on for a long time. I was able to test it out last year in Bentonville, and I was able to actually drop the hammer on this bike, which made me really excited about this because it took me a while to build up the courage to drop the hammer. I did it on the full suspension, and I said, you know what? This is pretty smooth. This is a lot smoother than I thought. Let me try it on this Priority Hardtail HXT. And I did it. It felt great.
Yo, Seth, you got some words of wisdom from the head drop the hammer, man. He's been putting it off all weekend long, man.
Oh, it's so easy.
And we know
it's one of the easiest. It's one of the easiest drops in Bento, though.
Now I know a lot of people will talk about the weight of this bike, and I honestly don't mind the weight because I'll eventually get to the top at some point. I just want to go down, and the extra weight actually gives me more confidence going down, and I like the extra weight, especially on a hardtail, because it kind of smooths out the rides and all the bumpy parts of the trail. Now, especially if I can swap out some weight for a little bit of extra convenience, I don't mind at all because I could get on this bike right now. I can switch the gears. So I don't know what gear I'm in, but I know I want to be in a light gear when I get on the bike. So I could just, so it's all the way down in the lowest gear. If I want a little bit harder gear, I don't even have to be on the bike pedaling. So once I get on the bike, I'm ready to roll. And that just makes sense in my opinion.